Welcome, everybody. I'm Deborah Sullivan, and you can find me under Days and Chats with Deborah, or you can find me under Deborah Sullivan. If you're new here, welcome. If you've seen my videos before, welcome back. I hope you enjoy them. Today, we're going to talk about taking care of ourselves. And as women, I think that we really need to pay more attention to how we take care of ourselves, because we're always so busy taking care of everybody else. And I think many women can relate to that. And if we don't take care of ourselves, we really can't properly take care of everybody else. And one of the things I want to focus on is making time for yourself, carving out a little piece of each day and taking care of yourself. And in taking care of yourself, I mean doing something nice for yourself and just for yourself. Not with the kids, or maybe not with your spouse or your partner, just for yourself. And this helps you also to get to know yourself, because we get so involved with everybody else's life and what's going on with everybody else that we don't take time to even know ourselves. And I think it's important that we take that time for ourselves. And it can be little things. It can be taking a shower. Say I'm going to take a 20-minute shower. Now, I know if you have little kids, somebody's knocking on the door while you're in the shower. So you have to really plan it out and find the time when you can have that time for yourself, whether somebody's watching the kids, or the kids are at school, or maybe the kids are napping. Do it at a time when you're not going to have little hands knocking on the door, or you're not going to have something else you have to do. And really enjoy what you're doing, whether it's taking a shower, or whether it's reading a book, or whether you're taking time to watch a show. Don't just do it mindlessly. Do it with the intent of enjoying it. And I come back to taking a shower, because a lot of times when I'm in the shower, we're thinking, okay, I have to take my shower, and then when I get out of the shower, I have to do the dishes, I have to do the laundry, I want to vacuum, later on I'm going to run out to the store. That's not enjoying your shower. When you're taking a shower, and this, another word that you hear a lot of times is being mindful. It's really staying in the moment of what you're doing and not thinking of a lot of other things that you have to do after what you're doing at that time. So when you're taking care of yourself, you want to enjoy what you're doing. So pick something, and I think you should do this every day. It doesn't have to be for an hour. It can be for half an hour, 15 minutes. Just take some time to do something nice for yourself. Say, I'm going to go out to the coffee shop, and I'm just going to get a cup of coffee, and I'm going to sit in my car, or if you're allowed to, sit in the coffee shop, and I'm going to drink a cup of coffee by myself and just be with my own thoughts, be with myself. And I'm just going to think about things I want to think of. Don't think about things you have to do. Think about, what do I like to do? What things do I enjoy? What's the next thing I would like to do? And while you're enjoying that cup of coffee, think about, wow, this coffee tastes delicious. This coffee tastes great. I'm really enjoying sitting, whether it's in your car, sitting in the coffee shop. I'm just enjoying watching the people go by. I'm just enjoying sitting here by myself, taking a deep breath. And like I said, it doesn't have to be for a long period of time. You're not looking for a 3-hour stretch of time to spend by yourself. If you can get a 3-hour stretch of time to spend by yourself, that's even better. But 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, just to spend with yourself. And another good thing, another nice activity to do by yourself is journaling. That's one of the things that I try and do. A lot of times I'm lax with it, but I try to journal. And, when we journal, sometimes we get intimidated by journaling because we think about, well, it has to be about a specific thing. I have to journal about something. You don't have to journal about a specific thing. You can journal about whatever's going on in your mind at that moment. You can journal. Let's say you had a great day. Journal about what your day was like. Journal about what you're grateful for. Journal about things you enjoy. Journal about things you'd like to do. Whatever is in your mind and you want to get down on paper. Let's say you had a great day. Journal about your great day. Let's say you had a rough day. Journal about your rough day. Get it out of yourself. Put it on paper. And a lot of times it's neat to go back and read what you journaled about and see where you were then and where you are now. And like I said, we, especially as women, have to sort of pamper ourselves and take care of ourselves. And then that allows us to better take care of the needs of other people in our lives. And we're more able to do that. We have the strength to do that. We have the energy to do that. And one of the things I found that helped me is, you think that I have to do the dishes, I have to do the laundry, I have to vacuum, I have to do X, Y, Z. And you know what? That doesn't all have to be done in one day. One of the things I did, I had a cabinet in my kitchen. And I said, today, all I'm going to do today is organize this cabinet in my kitchen. And it took maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, because it goes floor to ceiling. So I'm going to throw out what needs to be thrown out. I'm going to organize this. And that's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to do one thing today. And that one thing is going to make me feel good because I got something done. I didn't try to do 5 different things part way. I did one full thing. And then the next day, I'm going to say to myself, okay, today I'm going to, let's say, vacuum the rooms in the house. And that's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to do that one thing today. I'm not going to try to do all the vacuuming, do the dusting, and do the laundry, then be exhausted at the end of the day and have nothing left to give. So it's really important that we take care of ourselves and we make time for ourselves just to enjoy certain things that we enjoy to do, and not try to get so much done. The kids are at school. Now I'm going to go grocery shopping. I am going to go pick up the laundry or the dry cleaning. I am going to, take the pet to the vet. You don't do all those things in one day. They can wait. Today I'm going to go grocery shopping. And you know what? That's all I'm going to do. We have food on the table. We have dinner. We have breakfast. We have lunch. That's all I'm going to do today. I'm going to go grocery shopping. Tomorrow, I'm going to take the dog or the cat or the pet to the vet. I'm going to do that tomorrow. One thing. Start with one thing. And you're going to see that everything is going to get done. Everything will get done. It doesn't all have to be done in one day or in 2 days. It might take a week to get everything done, but you know what? It will get done. And in between getting those things done, take time to do something for yourself and really focus on what you're doing, whether it be taking a shower, whether it be reading a book, whether it be watching a movie. Focus on what you're doing so that you enjoy what you're doing. Immerse yourself, engage yourself in what you're doing. And the more you're engaged in what you're doing and focused on what you're doing, the more you're going to get out of what you're doing. And like I said, one of the things I like to do is journaling, and I'll take maybe half an hour and just sit and journal and write. Just write anything. You doesn't have to be structured. You don't have to have a topic. Write about anything, but focus on what you're doing. And I think that makes you a happier, more content person. And when you're content, like I said, especially women, everybody around us is more content, right? Because when women are content, everybody's content. If we're not happy, let me tell you, no one's going to be happy. So we want to make it so that we're happy and that we can then bring that to everybody in our lives around us, whether we have a family or whether we don't have a family, we live by ourselves, or you live with just your partner, you live with your spouse, whatever it is. You know, the happier you are, the happier in the environment around you is. So think about that. Just take the time and say, okay, today I'm going to take the time. Let's say you have a shelf in your room, in the bathroom, whatever, and you've got all these perfumes. Some of them have a little bit in them. Some of them have nothing in them, whatever it is. I'm going to take the time, I'm going to organize my perfumes, put my favorite ones in this group, put the ones that I like in this group, put the ones I want to get rid of over here. And you know what? That's what I'm going to do for myself today. I'm going to pick up a book today, and I'm going to spend half an hour. I'm going to read a chapter. I'm going to read 2 chapters. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go in my room. I'm going to go in another room, close the door, and that's what I'm going to do today for myself. Again, it doesn't have to be a long amount of time. It just has to be a small amount of time, but it's for yourself. It's just to bring joy to yourself. And the happier we are as people, and again, especially as women, the happier people are around us. And they can see that. They can see that in us. And then when you're done with that, you're like, wow, I did something for myself. And you know what? I really enjoyed doing something for myself. The other day, I hadn't been to the mall in years. And I said, you know what? Today I'm going to go to the mall, not to shop for anything specific. I'm just going to go and walk around and enjoy walking around, looking in the shops, looking at different things. Of course, I bought a couple of things. I mean, how could you go to the mall and not buy a couple of things? But, you know, a couple of small fun things. And then they have seats in the center of the mall. And I got a pretzel, and I got something to drink, and I just sat in one of those seats. I must have sat there for maybe 45 minutes and just watched the people go by. And I so enjoyed that. I was by myself. I just enjoyed that little piece of time for myself. I felt relaxed. I felt de-stressed. And it just added so much to my day. And then I went back home and did the things I had to do at home. But just carve out a little piece of your day just for yourself and see how that makes you feel. See if you can enjoy it. And while you're doing that, the other thing is, don't think of what do I have to do after I'm sitting here doing this activity. Be mindful. Stay in the moment and think about, right now I'm just journaling. Right now I'm just enjoying this show. Right now I'm just enjoying organizing my perfumes. Right now I'm just enjoying this. I'm not going to think that the kids are coming home at 3:30 and I have to unpack their backpacks, help them unpack their backpacks, get them organized. Don't think about what's going to come next. You know what's coming next. Enjoy and engage in what you're doing in the moment, and stay in the moment. And the more we stay in the moment, the more we will enjoy and find satisfaction in what we're doing. So that's what I want you to really try and focus on. Picking something every day. You should do this every day. And pick something that you enjoy doing, and not a chore. I don't want you to do a chore. I don't want you to say, I'm going to clean out my closet today, or I'm going to, like I said, vacuum. That's not the type of activity I'm talking about. I'm talking about an activity that's just for you. You're doing for the pure enjoyment and relaxation of doing that activity. And again, it's just for you. And that's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a happier person. And people are going to see that in you, and it's going to de-stress you. And we live in such a society where there's so much going on, and it's such a fast-paced world, and things move at such a rapid pace. We have to be the ones to step back and slow ourselves down and take the time to say, you know what? I need to take a break right now. I need to de-stress. I need time for myself. And make that time. Whatever it takes to make that time every day, little piece of time for yourself. And believe me, you will be a happier person. So that's what I want for you today. I want you to be a happier, more content, more de-stressed person. And be mindful in what you're doing. Focus on what you're doing. And most importantly, enjoy what you're doing. So try to do that today. Try to carve out a little piece of time for yourself and see what happens. And then do it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And see how you feel inside, and see if you feel a change coming over yourself. And hopefully you will. And I wish you the best. Peace. Have a wonderful day. And thank you for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, have a great day.